3, solving an exponential equation using logarithms. So basically, when I can't turn something into the same base like we did last chapter, right, then we just take the log of both sides because the inverse of exponential is logarithms. So we're just going to take the log of both sides, and it's easy, just take the log, the common log, base 10, right? But you just got to make sure, if you have a more complicated equation, usually you make sure that both sides, or both bases, are on the opposite side, or 101 and 11 are both on the opposite side. Then just take the log of both sides. Once you do that, use your rules of exponents. Bring that out front, so you get x log 11 equals log of 101. In the next example, I'll show you some steps that you can write down. And then I just want to isolate my x, get the x by itself, which it is kind of already on one side. If I have more x's, then I got to put those x's together on one side. And then I want to factor out an x. But here I don't have to do that because I just have one x. So all I have to do is just divide by log 11, because right here is multiplication. So I divide by log 11. And then I just put that in my calculator. You just got to be careful on your calculator. Whenever you hit log, it automatically does a parenthesis, so you got to close that parenthesis. And then to do this fraction button, you can hit alpha link. And then when I hit the log down here, it'll bring a fraction, or a parenthesis, so I got to close that parenthesis. And then I just hit enter. So I get 1.9247, and I can plug that back in to check it right there, and just take 11 raised to that and see if it gets really close to 101. Says round to the nearest 10,000, so that's 10,000 spot. So I look at the next number, it's 5 or more, then I raise that. If it's lower than 5, then I leave it. But there you go. On the next video, I'll do some steps for you. Just make sure, if you just do this one problem, that means you understand it completely, and you should never do another problem again, correct? No, that is sarcasm. You should actually do more than just one example. So in the online, you can actually, there's another extra example that you can do, or you can look up different examples of how to solve exponential equations by using logarithms. And there's tons of different examples, so not just doing one, you understand the whole thing, because there's different complexity of the problem. So make sure that you practice, and by practicing, you just do more problems.